Hi everyone, we are live again. I'm so excited about today's interview. I'm gonna chat to the gorgeous Chanique Rabe. She is currently our Miss Supranational Namibia, and she's currently in Poland and she's competing for Miss Supranational International. So we are all rooting for her. We are standing behind her. We are so excited on her behalf. So I can't wait to chat to her because she is in the amazing Poland. So it's going to be interesting just to have a nice casual chat with Shani, just to hear what she's busy with and what they are planning to do and where we can watch the show, and just a nice casual chat. So it's going to be a very nice casual chat with Shani. So let's wait for Shani. He is here. Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, Yaku. So good to see you. You have a beard. Oh my word.
That's how long it has been, hey? That's how long it has been. How are you?
I'm so good. Thank you. And yourself?
No, I'm excited. I just told everyone, yes, I've been waiting for this interview for so long, but I know
I
your
know.
schedule is so hectic. So I know that I had to squeeze me in somewhere, but I'm very honored and I'm blessed. Thank you so much.
Oh no, I'm so happy. The more I do, the better I feel prepared. So now I'm good. Thank you so much for your
You
time.
you look stunning, but listen here, I love the photos you have posted about Poland. I've never traveled to Poland. So
Thanks.
how is it? How's the people? Because it looks stunning. It looks stunning.
Oh no, it is so beautiful. I cannot believe that I'm in such a beautiful country. And Europe in the summer is amazing. It is
Yes,
incredible.
yes.
And so many people here have been vaccinated. So majority of people walk around with no masks, and there's gatherings and events, and it's so unreal to me.
Ach,
And I mean the
nice.
architecture and the beautiful streets in the city, but everyone thinks I'm Polish, which is hilarious. Um, and there's no English. Like I struggle to make my food because the instructions on the stove is in Polish. The TV is Polish. Everything.
Shame.
Yeah,
I
but
know
it's good.
sometimes that also happens. Like I know a friend of mine traveled to Switzerland and to Germany and that areas of Europe. And when you're at the airports or at the train stations, they're like, listen, can you guys please just print this in English for us?
No, it's hilarious, but it's all good, and I've been enjoying it so much. I've been trying to learn a few Polish words, but I still get like such funny looks when, when I can't speak Polish. But no, honestly, it's been absolutely wonderful. I'm so blessed that I
Yeah,
can be here a couple
yeah.
of days before to just explore.
Yes. And I see you were lucky, like you didn't have to sit in quarantine for 10 days.
I
So
know,
that's
and
nice.
yeah, and I was fully prepared on staying inside a little, apartment for 10 days, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with myself for 10 days. And then, yeah, I got the wonderful news. So I've just been exploring, learning about Polish history and so many coffees. And oh no, it's been amazing.
Nice. Yeah, but because you also get the Italian vibes with the coffee shops there, hey?
Yes. And the pretzels, the bakeries, the croissants, everything. Oh no, it's so nice. I want to stop at every single coffee shop. But, yeah, walking past.
Oh, that's nice. But listen here, before we get to Miss Supranational International, I really want to ask you, now, I followed the Miss Supranational journey and I just love the pageant and what the organizations have done with the show, what they've done with you. It's amazing. I really want to say from my side, honored to know you and that you are representing us overseas. So
Oh,
we are
thank you.
keeping all our fingers and toes crossed. So, but tell me, how was
Thanks.
your journey with Miss Supranational Namibia, and why have you decided to enter? Because I know you're not a new girl when it comes to pageants. So obviously, why did you decide to do this pageant?
Well, yes, of course. Well, at the beginning of last year, I felt super ready to do a national pageant again. I felt ready as I had such an amazing project and I wanted a platform to grow it and I wanted my message to be heard and I felt ready to, you know, represent my country internationally.
Yes.
And Miss Supranational Namibia came across my path, and I just immediately clicked with and resonated with what the pageant stands for, the organization. I mean, the international pageant slogan is aspirational, inspirational. And it was
Yes.
just so evident that the Miss Supranational Namibia team and organization truly reflects that. And I just fell in love with what they stand for and how they prepare the ladies before the pageant. I've never been so, you know, engaged with a team before. They truly took all of us, every single one of us as contestants, and worked with us and worked on our confidence, how to grow our projects, how to use those platform in a positive light.
Yes.
And that to me was just so special.
You know, that's very important because I read about so many different pageants all over the world where everyone just focuses on the crowning event. But for me personally, any project that you do, because that's a project, the planning and the execution of that plan, that's the most important thing. And I'm so glad to hear that everyone held hands and you guys work as a team to make that crowning event a success. So that's amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you. I'm so blessed with a wonderful team. So
Yeah, no, I can just imagine. So what's the plan now for the next few days? I know you guys are not allowed to say too much, but what is the plan for the next few days? And where can we watch the show? I know it's going to be later in August. Please do share with everyone.
Sure, I'm super excited. So they've dropped a few hints. I know the first few days they're taking us somewhere exotic and fantastic. I have no idea
Nice.
where. And for the sashing event where we get our official sashes and introduce ourselves. I know we're going sightseeing. I know we're going go-karting.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and we're going to some charitable organizations here. And then of course it's a lot of rehearsals. I think we have 2 rounds of interviews. We have a preliminary show. We have the national costume show. We have the top model show. There's a lot going to be jam-packed into the next 2 weeks. But the good news is that it will all be live streamed on the Miss Supranational Facebook page, YouTube page. And they've just launched their Miss Supranational app, which you can download from the App Store, which is super cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so you can read up about all the contestants. The super chats are being posted one by one, and all the events coming up and where you can live stream it and see it all will be on that app.
Yeah, that's nice. Now, I will definitely, I am following them at the moment. So as soon as they start posting what will happen, I will also share that on my platform so that all the Namibians can root for you.
Oh, thanks.
Chani, please tell me, I'm very curious. I don't know about it. What are you doing currently with that fashion project of yours? Because I've noticed that you go to rural areas and that you give them classes. Can you please elaborate a bit on that?
Sure. It's what the Supra organization would call the From the Ground Up project. It is my project that I started, you know, from the ground up. It actually started at the beginning of the COVID pandemic, and I started presenting sewing classes to an orphanage, Hope Village. They're in Windhoek. And I just realized how much these girls truly enjoyed it and how mesmerized they were with their brand new skills and how much they could, you know, use it and apply it in their everyday lives. And with the Miss Supranational Namibia platform, I was honored to work with African Monarch Lodges to open a junior sewing school in the Zambezi region in Namibia.
Wow.
Yes, a very rural area. I mean, the schooling system is very outdated. You have grade 12s, which are aged between anything from, I think, 16 to 22 or something. So it's very, very, I almost want to say, not very balanced. So by bringing in, you know, and teaching a physical life skill like sewing or any other skill, which the African Monarch Lodges with their Sidra project does. We're just helping them, and providing them with a life skill that they can truly use for the rest of their lives, and go and apply for skilled jobs or
Yes.
spark up entrepreneurships. Just giving them some tools for their lives.
Yes. Oh my word, and that's going to help a lot. There's actually something very cool about it, because now they can actually make clothes or anything for themselves, but now they can also generate income. And no, that's amazing. That's amazing. Well done. Well done.
Thank you, Yaku.
So, my love, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I always go, when someone asks me that question, I always go, like, well, I want to be the president. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, I see I'm a busybody. I truly strive on being super busy and having numerous projects that I'm working on. So in 5 years' time, I see myself probably having not one or two, but a couple of different brands, fashion brands, which would probably be sustainable and sustainably sourced and manufactured, and definitely seeing myself training ladies from scratch and providing them with jobs for these, for manufacturing these brands. So firstly, fashion, definitely, and secondly, growing my projects, definitely. In 5 years' time, hopefully it will be grown to the point where, I'm obviously passionate about teaching sewing skills, but the wonderful thing about this project is that it can take on any form. So I want to inspire anyone that had the opportunity to learn any life skill and just transfer it to the youth, wherever you are in the world, and to your underprivileged youth, and teach them the life skills that they can use.
Yes. And and the one most important aspect about it is you can also leave a legacy behind.
Yeah.
Someday someone can pick up your legacy and the name can just continue.
Yeah.
Yes, I actually had a very nice conversation the other day. That's why when we chatted yesterday on WhatsApp, I thought to myself, I would really want to hear your opinion on this topic, because my consultancy service focuses a lot on social media. So it's always very interesting for me to hear everyone's point of view when it comes to the advantages and disadvantages of social media today. So I just want to hear your points on it. What do you feel about social media, and what's for you a big advantage and a disadvantage of social media?
Well, definitely, social media technology is our tomorrow. It's the future. So we don't have a choice. We have to live with it. The only problem is, or the only, challenge is, are you using social media as a tool or an addiction? And I think it all comes down to education. Parents should educate. It should actually be in the schooling system, in my opinion, but kids should be emotionally, kids should be taught how to be emotionally intellectual about this, how to be responsible, how to use their online voice in a positive way. I know there's so much, a negative stigma regarding especially pageantry and so many different aspects regarding social media, but the more you use it in a positive light and as a tool to share your message and to share what you want to be perceived as, then it could be used as a tool and as an absolute amazing positive impact.
Yes, absolutely. And when you read articles and you listen to interviews, so many people these days focuses on bullying, but they always focuses on bullying at schools, bullying at workplaces. But I think we must really, as the generation of today, focus on helping each other to stop social media bullying, because that's the one disadvantage for me is people can be so rude when it comes to social media, and once again, the famous thing, not always what you see is the true mirror image, So it's a lot of fakeness out there. But that's the one thing I really love about you. What you see is what you get. And I love it. And whatever happens in the next few weeks, in the next few months, just stay the stunning person that you are, Chani.
Oh, thank you, Yaku. That means a
Yeah.
lot. Thank you so much.
I promise this is going to be a short and sweet interview, so I know you have stuff to do and go exploring on my behalf, please. And when you drink your next strong cup of coffee, I want a selfie.
Sure, just for you.
Keep
Of
us
course.
posted on what's happening, Chani. We will
will.
definitely follow your social media platforms. I will also share it on my platforms. And trust me, I'll be rooting with a glass of red wine that evening.
Thank you so, so much. I really appreciate your time and your support and all your wise words and encouragement.
No, same to you. And enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you so much for this interview.
Oh, thanks, Yaku. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Bye, Chani.
Bye.